Good morning, everybody. We're cheery.
Good morning.
Yeah, we're bright and cheery.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good this morning.
Yeah.
Even that, my little separation anxiety man just sticks to me all night long.
Yeah.
I wake up like sweating. It's like having a
covered by dog.
Yeah, it's like having the Corella's coat on me.
That's funny.
Yeah,
that's really funny. Hey, the video cooperated. I can see it, and I didn't have to redo everything. Good morning, Shelly.
I'm dark on this side. Is it okay on that side?
It's dark, but
okay.
It shouldn't be. Does it look okay to you guys? It's dark on our end, but it's...
Hopefully it's okay.
The phone we use every Thursday.
I know. So. It's weird. Good morning, Sharon. Good morning, Carolyn.
I didn't bring my project out.
Morning, Jackie. You want to go get it?
I don't even have the paper. I'm working on a sweater.
Okay, look.
I didn't say that.
You guys, you know how much I've been how long have I been doing this, and
6
how
months?
much have I been bugging her about doing a sweater? And when I saw her doing it, I almost fell off my chair.
Okay, they're saying the picture is fine. Good.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So it helps that it's not a sweater for me. It's a sweater for a friend, so I have to actually finish it. And there's not really any sleeves to speak of because it's a drop shoulder.
Kathy said run and get it. I agree.
Run and get it.
Where is it?
It's in the back.
Go get it.
Okay, fine. Entertain them.
Oh. Oh, that's not easy to do when I put on the spot. Normally I can entertain with no problem. Okay, look, I'm going to show you some pins because or stitch stoppers. Because you know what's sitting right here are doggy ones that are my favorite. They're so darn cute. And let me just tell you, if I got every single one that I wanted, I would have 3 bajillion of them.
You would need a rack like that.
Exactly. And mind you, I probably have enough projects for them to go on. But do I use them? No.
No. Okay, I'm back. So
pretty.
This is going to be the bottom. This is going to be the side seam. Unless we decide to turn it this way. You know, it depends which way you want the stripes to go. But it starts right here on the corner. So yes, it's roly-poly. It needs edging and it needs seams.
I like roly-poly.
Yeah, let me pull it up on the screen.
Shelly asked if you dance to it.
If you guys just saw the look I gave you, no.
They didn't because I'm showing them
what
sweater.
What am I not dancing to? Where is this thing?
No, dancing to go get it because someone said run to go get it.
I walked fast. There it is.
I know, Nancy. She said a sweater.
I know, right? Okay, turn the page.
It's not for her. It's for someone.
It is for someone else. I need to make the picture big.
Isn't it adorable?
Isn't it cute? So they used 4 colors. We are just using Noro, and then I have a solid Sonata to go up here, which is this color.
Love it.
Yeah. I didn't grab that one. And then it's a drop shoulder. Let me see if I can make it bigger. You can see the drop shoulder here, and then there's just a little bit of sleeveness there.
Pattern name is
Free Spirit. It is sport weight yarn. I am actually using a size 5 on it. I am close enough to gauge that I know it's going to block out. I didn't swatch. I just started because it starts in such a small bit in the corner that by the time I swatch, I could be, an 1/8 of a way done with the sweater. So I just gambled and kept going. Oh, it's not on that page. Is there? Their little diagram shows all the ways, on the pattern it shows all the ways you can lay it out so that you can turn this square this way, you can turn it that way, you can have them so they both have the same edge here, and then they go down there. Think quilt squares. You can turn them any direction you want. It's basically going to be a square when I'm done with this portion of it. Or so it claims. I haven't got that far yet.
So it claims.
So it claims. I believe it because look at her little... I know, sorry.
Nope, it's okay.
Her little diagram. This is going to be a square, and then you're going to add the sleeve and the neck, and there's some ribbing on the bottom, or something on the bottom. She's got it tucked in. I can't see it. Yeah, so, and it's kind of one of, even though it lists the gauge, it's kind of one of those you can do without any gauge at all, because you start in the corner and you just keep expanding until you've got your bust measurement here, because it's gonna go right here.
Okay, I gotcha.
So we actually had it on a knits that fit yesterday, so we got a ways to go still. And then your solid color is you're gonna bind off something and do something so it turns into a square. I'll let you know next week. But this one is 2 skeins of Natsumeki, the new Noro we have. Cotton blend. I don't remember all the.
I love the colors. I love how Noro does their colors.
Isn't it gorgeous?
So, yes, they're just so pretty.
Yeah.
And very soft.
It is really soft. This is so easy, you guys. You can do this. You start with a few stitches, you do some increasing, and then eventually you have a marker I think you have like 8 markers. And you're going to knit until one before your marker, do an increase, repeat that all the way across, and then you have a certain number of plain rows. That's it.
Nancy said, I think I can make that. I'm sure you can, Nancy.
I'm pretty sure you can. This is not a machine project. This is a hand project.
If Susan can make it, not because of the knitting, just because it's a sweater, anyone can do it. And then I'm super mad because I have something new on my needles and I have something I finished, but I'm not telling you until next week because I forgot it all at home.
She forgot it all. Let me get the link in here for you guys so it'll be easy.
It just makes me mad because my timing in the morning, I'm like, oh, I'm all good. I got half an hour. And then next thing I know, I'm like, holy cow, I got 5 minutes.
I gotta go.
Thank God I live around the corner.
Right? It is very handy living close by sometimes.
Yes. Yeah, again, when I saw it, Glenna said it looks super easy.
It is super easy.
Yeah, when I saw her knitting it, I was shocked.
You almost fell over.
I did.
Ish, you know.
I did. I was sitting in the chair and I'm like, thank God I'm sitting down.
She did say that. All right. We have our grand prize, which is 5 skeins of Cumulus Rainbow in the most stunning soft pastel-ish rainbow. Gorgeous, gorgeous. If you don't know Cumulus, it is 94% cotton, 6% nylon, so it has a little structure. It is worsted weight at 251 yards a skein. The softest cotton you're ever going to work with.
It is. It's
Normally,
so soft.
my hands aren't happy with cotton, but I can use this no problem. So,
good morning,
bonus.
Brenda. Glad you made it.
Hello. We've got our elegant enamel gold Tree of Life magnetic shawl pen.
Say that 10 times fast.
I can't say it once. We've got our baseball themed stitch stoppers. These things are awesome. They stay on your needle.
Yes, they do. You have to pluck them off.
I know. You got to pull them off. We've got the perfect bag that this is the only thing holding my stuff together. We have several other options in the boutique. Check them out. Next time you come in, just ask us. We'll show you where they are. We've got 3 actually blanket patterns. We've got Danielle's pattern Askew, which we've modified your needle size for worsted weight because our original was in bulky weight. Then we've got modified feather and fan on the Grace blanket. And the crochet version. This is Color Ray. Oh, I should find that one and bring it in. I made that one.
Oh, of course you did.
Way long time ago. That was store 1. I must have had a bad influence called Anna that made me crochet.
I love how Susan always says I can't do something, and then she can. She just doesn't always.
I choose not to yet.
Exactly.
How about that?
There you go.
Yeah.
I like that.
So how you get entered is every time you make a purchase, you get 1 entry per purchase. So the more purchases you make, the more entries you get. It's cumulative throughout the entire month of, where are we, June?
Yeah.
I don't know how.
I know.
And we will draw on Tuesday, July 2nd. And as a note, we are closed July 4th. We are taking that day off.
Yay. Winery is not. He just sent out a text.
Oh, really?
I don't work on Thursdays there anyway, but yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah. I'm like, who wants, yeah.
People want to go out and do
I
things.
guess.
Everybody's off. They want to go somewhere,
Yeah.
and yet everybody else wants to be off too.
Exactly.
So, what are you going to do?
Exactly.
You're going to stay home and knit.
Exactly.
Or crochet. Today's daily prize, we have a scarf called Rise Above. Let's see. So between, and I know this is weird, but 437 for version 1 or 110 yards for version 2. So it's just a matter of how wide you make it and how long it's going to be based on how wide you made it. We've got a wonderful linen cotton blend here from Juniper Moon Farm called Solstice. Ooh, look, it's got little Tweety flecks in it. I didn't notice that.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful gold color.
Oh, pretty. It looks
Yeah,
like
nice.
it's shining off the light.
Yeah, that's going to be the viscose and polyester in there probably, because the other is
Nice.
cotton and linen. But it's got a little bit of a shimmer to it. It's kind of been sitting in our bin, got a little messed up there. All right, let's.
Kanji, are you in Vegas for fun, or is that where you live?
Oh yeah, she lives there.
Oh, okay. Is it nice and toasty warm there?
Oh wait, forgot.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it's supposed to be hot here on Saturday. I'm staying inside because I'm gonna be here.
I'll be in Napa, and I'll be.
Yeah, it could be decent.
No, it's supposed to be warm.
Oh,
Tanisha already warned me.
stay here.
Yeah.
At least be in air
It's a
conditioning.
class. It's outside.
Oh,
Yeah.
ew. Okay, well, I'm staying here inside and playing
Yeah.
with yarn. Okay, so the way you get entries, look at these. You guys are on it. Those things are just flying like crazy. All the little love bubbles here give you an entry. Every comment gives you 5 entries. Sharing to your friends or anybody else gets you 10 entries. Coming back and telling us where you shared to gives you another, so you get a total of 11. Glenna, you have an above ground pool. Very nice.
And she says it's only 106 there. That's nothing for Vegas. That's good.
What is it about being on this side of the thing you can't type? Ooh, hey, I misspelled that too. Well, at least I didn't put fiends. Let's fix that.
I had a dentist appointment yesterday, and
F-I-E-N-D-S.
they're having you sign all new forms because they're trying to get
Oh,
everything
yeah.
online.
Yeah.
I could not type to say my own name, but it was a different keyboard. I swear,
Oh, yeah,
everyone's
that's
keyboard.
hard.
Yeah,
That's when you do hunt and peck.
exactly.
I'm pretty good typing one-handed because when I rewrite my patterns, I have
You
one
do it
hand
one
on the
hand?
pad. Yeah, I have a hand on the pattern marking where I am, and then it's all the same phrases. Knit two together,
Yep.
purl two. You get really good at where they are.
Oh, that's funny.
So yeah, I can do that one-handed. All right, let's see who the winner is from yesterday's video.
It's quiet.
Suzanne Hong, excellent. She is local.
So if you are local, come on in and let us know you have a prize waiting for you. And if you are not, when you place an order, let us know in the comments that you have a prize waiting for you, and we'll include it in your package.
She's fun. She always comes in at lunch. She's an excellent knitter. She puts her stuff on the collective, and I would hope on Ravelry. Really good knitter. In fact, she's doing our shawl version of Wild Sunflower.
Oh, there you go. I'm like, you forgot a name?
I know. When the camera person forgets the name, we look at the when this side forgets, they look at that side, and then you're supposed to just go,
Remember?
"What is
Oh,
this?"
yeah. I know none of the names.
Wild Sunflower. You should know that one.
Okay.
Learn that one because you were
Okay.
here when we started that one. So
Okay.
That's going to be our. When did Karen start? Oh yeah, Wild Sunflowers. Oops, I just moved.
That's funny.
I had to stop me the alphabet there. Okay, can you guess what we're talking about today? That might be a hint.
The hint, I was going to say, the hint was back there if anyone noticed it. She almost knocked it on the floor.
Well, I pushed it out of the way to open the, it's a line moment? What do you mean, Glenna? I'm confused. Oh, thank you, Nancy. Well, Wild Sunflower was really fun to, oh yeah, it is on the mannequin over there, but how easy it would be to see. Here's another big hint for you. It's tiny.
It's so pretty.
It's so tiny, but it's one of my favorite weights of yarn. It is lace weight. This is Cashmere Dreams. I'm going to put it down so I can read the label for you guys. It is 65% cashmere and 35% silk.
Wow.
You guys have got to come feel this. I love this yarn. I could knit with this all the time.
Yep.
And don't be afraid by the fact that it is so skinny. You can use a 6 needle, you could use a 7, you can double strand it with fingering, with sport weight, with worsted. Anything you want. All those patterns we always show where they double strand it with lace weight and you got that little bit of fuzz mohair in them. Use this. It's not itchy. Because I'm wearing, this is that yarn.
Yeah.
It does not itch one bit. It is so soft. You could just pet it all day.
Yep.
Please don't pet me.
Yeah.
Pet the yarn. This one is, 290 meters. So what's that, almost 300 yards?
Mm-hmm.
Where's the color? There it is. This is color 64.
It's beautiful, deep red.
Yeah, they didn't give us color names on these. We just have numbers, but they all have pictures. Where did I say this was? 64?
Mm-hmm.
Fine.
So when you forget your line when you're in a movie and you say line, so that's why she was saying.
Okay, yeah. Okay, we'll call you back, anonymous caller. So that's just a really dark ruby red. This one's more of a tomato red. This is number 60. So you can see the difference between the two. Get back to my video here so I can
Oh my gosh, I love that, Jackie. Buy Cashmere. Life is short.
Yes, for sure.
I love that.
It is under $25. You can't beat that.
Mm-mm.
And it's cashmere and it's so soft.
And
it's
for
still,
that many yards.
for that much yardage,
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys can see, it's still got a halo on it. And that's how you can get away with a bigger needle on a skinny yarn, because it's got all that fuzz that just kind of, it fills it in and it covers it up kind of. I don't know, it just works. A lot of times something like lace weight, you'd think you'd have to be on a 0 or a 1 or a 2, but no, you can go a lot bigger because of the fuzz. I did this one on a 6. Probably, that's what I tend to
Mine
do.
was a 6 too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or 7.
Yeah, lace weight on a 6. Oh, yes.
Yep.
I've done it on a 4, and it's not fun. I never finished that project. How's a sweater, for the record?
Oh, that's funny. Beads. Take it you added those beads.
I did add beads. This one was not written for beads. I do have some samples here that are written with beads. If you guys want an in-person class on this one, let me know. We do have an on-demand class. The pattern is Sherbet Fizz by one of my favorite designers. Let me see if I pulled it up here. I did not. Let me get it. Is it Amba O'Brien, I think, or is it Jania Callio?
I don't know if you guys can see the one in the back. It's so pretty,
yeah,
too.
We'll come to that one in a moment. Oh, yeah, Amba O'Brien. O'Brien, I don't know. So she's got 2 versions. I did this one. This one is written for super bulky, which really, they're the same pattern. She just probably told you to stop sooner. 350 to 720. So 1 to 2 skeins. I did mine out of 1. Oh yeah, that's her super bulky version. Let's see this one. There we go.
Oh, that pattern. I love it.
Isn't it gorgeous?
Mm-hmm.
It's not super hard. It's just kind of different because you have a lot of decrease. So all this, let me see if I can make it bigger. All this stockinette is decreased right here. That's a center double decrease, so you have fewer and fewer stitches, and then you have an increased row, which is the yarn overs, which gives that feather and fan effect. It just works. You lose a whole bunch of stitches, and then you put them all back in one row. It's really fun. Yeah, little picot bind off. I added beads because I'm crazy. Show you guys the whole thing.
Well, it's fun when you add beads to something that's one color, too, because you can see them. It's just, oh, look at that. It's just gorgeous.
I would have had beads in the whole thing, but it took me that much of the project to figure out where to put them in.
Oh.
And then I was like, oh, I know where to do it. So then I had to do it. But it works, having it just on the bottom edge. Our next one is, where are you? 5 zeros. Beautiful. Golden.
I
sunshine.
Immediately thought of mustard when I saw it.
That works too. If you're a mustard person,
a
go
golden
with that.
mustard with the corn dog.
No, here we don't go on the corn dog thing.
Yep.
Who's going to Wiener Schnitzel for us? Deb, time intensive, yes and no. I'm an obsessive knitter. I knit a lot and I knit fast. So, yeah, it could be time intensive. The beads, yes, especially this last, well, they're all every other stitch. Those rows take a long time. But I don't care. It's worth it.
I mean, it's gorgeous. Yeah.
I love this next color. Let me look at its number before I show you. Okay, this is 159. Look at that gorgeous glazed carrot. Beautiful.
Oh my
bright
gosh, I
orange.
love it.
I'm in love with that one.
That's the kind, that orange I can wear. That's that, like the bluer orange.
Kathy says mustard, ketchup, and cranberry with a laugh. Mustard, ketchup, cranberry, and some, an orange slice on the side.
There you go.
Now we just need some real food. This next one is color 88. Very, would you call that one teal?
Yes. And of course it's hard for you guys to see because it's pretty dark.
It is dark. It is a little more green than it's showing on camera. Maybe this one will balance it out.
Brighten it up.
This is 74, a lighter shade. It's got a lot more green in it. Ooh, it turned that one blue on the screen. That is not blue at all. It is very much in that green teal family. And number 18, very much an emerald green. Does it help if we do that?
Mm-mm. On my screen, it looks even bluer.
Right. It's gorgeous.
It is.
It's in that Elizabeth Risch family. All of those are, especially that one.
I feel like they're like the jewel tones, very deep but bright.
Yeah.
I mean,
all right, we've got some patterns here for you. Some of them are lace weights. Some of them are going to be double-stranded. So this one is Pluma Morata by Joji Locatelli, and excuse me, she used lace weight. I would say any pattern that's written for lace weight, you can use fingering and vice versa. It's just going to be a different size. I do that all the time. I fail to read and I'm like, oh, I'm going to use, XYZ for it. And then later on I'm like, oh, this was supposed to be a different weight.
that shocks me that you don't read that.
I read it and then I apparently kick it out of my brain and get determined I'm going to use this
whatever you're
instead
going
of
to use.
that. Yeah. I do that a lot with shawls. I don't know why. I just get so excited to start.
You're way more experienced than me,
I can fake it.
You can adjust, yes.
So this is Birds of a Feather. This is fingering weight here and lace weight there. I believe I might have that backwards. White on white. Boy, that is
not good.
Yeah, I think the white is the mohair and speckle is the fingering, but isn't that fun? Let's find a different, no, not that one, that one. Oh, look at that one.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, so they used a thicker looking mohair fuzzy one with some fingering weight. Oh, that's pretty. Load pictures.
So pretty.
That one looks all fingering.
It does.
But we're just looking in the project, so you can really interchange. There we go. There's a skinny mohair-y Cashmere Dream one. I don't know what their fiber is here, but it's skinny like the Mohair Dream, or Cashmere Dream, so we're going to call it that. Oh, I want to see. Oh. thoughts are going through my head. I'm in trouble now.
Ooh, that's pretty.
That is pretty. You can have fun with color on this one. Go back here. This one is Birds of a Feather. Oh, it's Andrea Mowry. Did not even realize. Look at 5,000 projects. Wow, that's really nice. Here is a Helix cardigan. I believe I found the original done, or what led me to the pattern page was one done in Cashmere Dream. Very cute little sweater. And you can make it longer. It doesn't have to be cropped. So this one is double-stranded lace, so you could just use fingering. But you're going to have to swatch either way, so. 14 sizes. Where are we? Oh, that's not English. I can't read that one. Here we go. In centimeters. 10 centimeters ease, so that's 4 inches. I know that number. What is... Sorry, that was probably loud.
She's getting out her measuring here.
My measuring device. So, 80 centimeters, turn it over. So that's a 31 and a half. So small, teeny tiny up to, I don't think my measure goes that, oh it does, let's see, 145, where are you, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up to a 57.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. That's some good size range on that one. Pelinaloon tee. Very cute, little stockinette with some garter texture. Look at that, that's a cable. How fun, there's cables hiding in there. There's one right there. Let's see if we can see it better here. Yeah, there we go. That's kind of fun.
Oh yeah, now I see. Well, I had to look at the picture on the computer. Right.
It's hard looking at it through the phone on this side. That's really cute. 440 up to 885 yards. Sizes 33 and a quarter up to 66. So a nice size range, and it's a pullover. I thought it was a cardi.
That's pretty. I like that design.
Yeah, very fun. Little bit of boring knitting, and then ooh, I get to do something.
Well, and I love these colors. Will really show that pattern too.
Yeah, very pretty. 10% of pattern sales go to help aid those recovering from fires in Hawaii. Very nice. 83 projects. Ooh, this is pretty.
Look at that.
Well, come on. We're trying to look.
It's not loading.
We're waiting. Let's try this one. There we go.
Oh,
look at how pretty that is. Pretty. And so simple. Garter stitch with eyelets. That would be really fun to do. I need a new project. Forget the sweater stuff.
Oh, no you don't.
Wow. You're no fun. That is just gorgeous. That one looks fingering. Can't quite tell though.
And you really can't tell on the phone. Oh, maybe now.
No, that one's lace weight. I'm looking at all the fuzz in there. Fingering typically doesn't have fuzz like that. Will it go small? Yes. Okay.
She said, Kaji said, I love how you say boring knitting. I still struggle with boring knitting.
How about
too.
We call it easy knitting. There's no complicated lace in there. It is just yarn over knit two togethers. You're going to have an increase up here, which looks like it's a yarn over. You know, you can take a triangle pattern and you have to be able to fake it, but you can turn it into a crescent-ish. Maybe not because of that center spine. Never mind, don't do that. Don't do that.
Just joking.
Okay, this one is stunning. This is a Knitique peep. We have seen this in person.
Wow. Wow.
This is gorgeous. She used lamb and goat, double-stranded with Cashmere Dream. It is the softest thing you are ever going to feel. I really didn't want to hand it back to her after we took pictures.
Wow. That's gorgeous.
It is stunning. Really, really stunning. she's a pretty much self-taught knitter and absolutely loves Fair Isle. I mean, it is gorgeous.
You guys that are self-taught, it's amazing to me. Wow.
Yeah.
I need help. I am not self-taught.
She does amazing Fair Isle.
That is gorgeous.
Really, really beautiful.
Oh, boy.
We'll look at a few more colors.
I won't even tell you to take that one on, Susan.
No. Fair Isle and I can do it. I don't enjoy it.
Yeah.
This one is
cute.
121.
Such a pretty
Very beautiful blue. It's not quite that bright that I'm seeing on the screen here. Right, Devin? So many creative people here. Lots of love bubbles. You guys are awesome. So, kanji, I call it boring knitting because it's just knit every row. Lace weight is one thing I will not read and knit with because you just don't have as much feel to it.
Yeah.
Fingering and above, I can purl better than knitting without looking, but it's all about practice and a really good book that you can't put down. But
I like that
Stacy want to knit.
I like that Stacy said, don't do something that doesn't sing for you. I love that.
Very true.
That
Very
is
true.
awesome.
If it doesn't speak to you in a nice way, don't do it. You're not going to finish it.
No.
And if you're doing it, why struggle?
Yeah.
Do something fun. This is color 33. Kind of a really gray blue. Almost looks purple on the screen. It is not. It's a gray blue. It may have some purple in it. That's probably what the phone is picking up. This one is color 23. Just a beautiful light gray. Kind of a silver pewter. It's a light pewter.
That helped the gray next to it a little, but it's still so pretty.
Two more.
Oh.
65. Guess who has some of that's supposed to be on the machine, and it's not me. It's not me.
It's definitely not me.
It matches you today. You should do something with it.
I know. No. After what I just finished?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, wait. I just realized that's what you forgot.
Yes.
You're
that's
in
why.
trouble.
Yes, I know. I literally packed it up. It's sitting right on top of the table, ready to go. And I just, I know.
I can't wait for you to show you guys that. It was a group project. It was very much a group effort of 3 of us.
Yes.
And
yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I just realized what you forgot.
So, I know. So, next Thursday, you guys, you have to tune back in.
Thursday, bring it. Oh, yeah, you'll be Thursday. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not back on camera until Thursday. So, I know.
All right, this color number I got to look at before okay. I saved my best for last. That is 47. Eileen, everybody, all you purple people, you need this color.
Oh, so pretty.
Trying to make sure your tension is on point. Yes, Kanji, you just have to tension the same every time and just keep practicing.
Yeah.
Just keep doing it. You'll get there. I promise. It'll happen.
And I feel like even after knitting for a long time, your tension changes.
Your gauge definitely changes.
Yeah. So
over the years,
hence the reason if you're making a sweater, you want to gauge.
You want to swatch?
Yeah, or swatch.
And don't put that sweater down for 2 years and pick it up and expect your gauge to be the same. It will not.
Yep.
Evidence of a hand raise over there behind the camera.
I have one. I'm going to do it. Yeah. I'm so close to finishing.
A row a day.
Yeah, I know. That's what she said to me like 2 years ago.
And I didn't do a row on that sweater last night. I was so exhausted. We were so busy yesterday. You guys were awesome purchasing those Dream in Color kits. Deb, you've ordered mostly purple projects. Oh, no, don't venture out. If you like it, use it. But by not venturing out, I'm selling you all my purple, so let's see. Okay, we got a few more patterns. That is our full range of colors. Let me open this page for myself later. Oh, come on. This is the pattern page for that sweater we just looked at.
Oh, wow.
So Ginger did the bottom half solid. She didn't do Fair Isle all the way down. Just gorgeous, though.
Deborah, I hear you. I actually purchased a different color the other day in this building.
Scary. Okay, now we're getting into my absolute favorite patterns. I tried to find some other not so hard things for you guys because I adore lace and beads. And Boo Knits is the designer to go to because stunning. I'll go here.
Do they write the beads?
Oh, yes, she writes the beads
awesome.
in, yeah. I mean, just look at that. I don't know, can you guys see all the beads in there?
Now we can.
They're here. This part of the picture is blurry. Let's go back to the original. All those little polka dots are beads. And, I mean, just look at the intricacy of that. And if you didn't want to do all of this, you could do stockinette and just put the beads in where it tells you to anyway. You don't have to do crazy lace on it. Because, yeah, that's what I call crazy lace.
This from the crazy person who does that lace.
Yeah. And Boo Knits, she'll change needle sizes as you go, which makes this bottom portion down here really, really open up.
That is gorgeous.
I have not done this one, though I have done some of hers.
Yes, stunning. You're right.
I don't know what I want. I'm looking for the right picture. This little hump you guys always get, that's a nature of a crescent shawl. There are ways around it. Most designers don't do it. And it's a little complicated in lace to not have that. That's just so pretty. Flames. This is really pretty.
Oh, I've seen this one before.
Yeah,
this
there's no beads in here. Different designer, but really fun. So you can see this darker solid line. That's your decreasing that is giving you that shape. This is the yarn over that puts your stitch count back to its original number. In lace, most shapes are balanced by decrease matching a yarn over, which is an increase. So your stitch count doesn't change except on the edges and or the spine. Almost always paired with a decrease and a yarn over. That one's really fun. Be gorgeous in this yarn. This is a double-stranded fingering, and they used mohair, so you can use Cashmere Dreams. Just nice, simple hat. Let me see. Yeah, lace and fingering, which equals sport. So just, that's some easy knitting. Oh, and she's got one of those 4 decrease lines. Is there a top picture somewhere? I don't see any. Super easy knitting and very, very warm to wear. This one is Fellowship the Shawl, and yes, it is all, she's got a whole Lord of the Rings story going on. Where is that one? I have this one here.
I love the colors in this.
This is an in-person sample that I have done.
Ugh.
This one was not written for beads. I added them in.
Okay, don't go away. I'm going to go closer.
I added the beads because I'm crazy that way.
Yeah, I think the beads are hard to see on here. I'm picking up the background. Darn.
Does that help?
Maybe.
So there's beads all here and here. They're sprinkled up here. There's none in this section, and then there's a whole bunch making this little V here. There's a whole row of them here. That's every other stitch. Another no bead section, and then you can see them right here, I hope. Can they see them?
Yep. So pretty.
I've done this one twice.
What?
I think it's...
Is it that one?
One of them I've done twice. I did it for somebody that was a new dyer, and they wanted it for a sample, so it went walkabout. I've never seen it again. So One of them is gone.
Well,
one is here.
Sadly, thank God you did it twice.
I know. I did the other one first. So you can see here it is with no beads. Not my choice of yarn color because it kind of deflects from the lace.
It does. I like the yarn color, but not with that pattern.
Right, right. Let's see. Ooh, that's unblocked. Lace is so pretty after it's blocked. That one's hard to see. Let's try this one.
Process of it.
Yeah, you can see that one.
Yeah.
If you're going to block, either use wires or get some combs. This, she's going to have little polka dots. That's just a blocking tip there. If you're going to use pins, you need them about every 1/8 of an inch to not get that enforced crescent look. Crescent scallop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or a pico. It looks like a pico bind off it.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, these are... No, it's not picos. That's just... Sorry, that one's blurry. But actually, if you guys can stand the blur, that's a good way to pin out your points. She's got a wire running through it, and then you put a pin on each one to hold the wire still. It's a great way to do points. Romanesque.
Ugh.
Stunningly gorgeous. That is this beauty giant right here. I think I did some extra repeats because on Ravelry I called it Big Romanesque, so I probably added some repeats to this one. Can I see the beads on this one?
No, I'm coming closer. Oh, now you can. Oh, so pretty.
My favorite purple beads. So I added beads to this one because I'm crazy that way. Put my hand down for this beautiful scallop here on the bottom. So I added all those beads. I mean, once you figure out on this pattern where to put them, it's the same for each repeat. So you've figured out your work right here. So a lot of times if there's a yarn over knit one yarn over, I put it over the, I'll put it over the, either it's a yarn over knit one yarn over and you put it on the knit one, or it's a yarn over knit two together yarn over and you put it on the decreased stitch. A lot more bead tips. Depends which side of the row you put it on. If anybody wants a lace beaded class, send Danielle an email. I will do that on a Saturday because I love lace. That's similar to the one I did. Mine was a solid blue though. That color is light enough you can see the pattern in it still.
You can, but whatever's in the background. No, whatever. That white or whatever it is.
Well, that's a yarn over with light shining through it.
Yeah.
But it's just a white mannequin on there. Let's see this one.
So it makes it hard to see the
better?
pattern. Yes.
Yeah. Even I would call that one too busy for the yarn. But look, now she must have two sizes. I probably did not edit. I just did the big one. Yeah, how could they not put beads in that? This is Glitz on the Ritz, which, let me check, is written for fingering. Let's go back up here to that one. I have that one here too. I really dug deep in my chest this morning, my cedar chest. So this is Glitz on the Ritz out of Merino Cloud. It is written for beads. Can they see the beads on this one? It's such a bright neon purple. So there are silver beads.
Oh, now you can see it. Gorgeous.
All in here, and they're sprinkled a little lighter here. But it is written for beads. It tells you where to put them. This is an on-demand class as well.
It's so funny because the yarn looks blue. It's purple.
Yeah, no, it's neon purple.
Yeah.
Really, really, it's one of those that's super hard to photograph.
Yes, it looks very neon blue in here, but it's...
Devin, we were so busy yesterday. I'll get that up today. The crown video. Deb, we've done this one online that will show you how to do beads. Thank you, Stacy. That's the way we like you. Deb, we could talk. She says we need to hire you to knit that shawl for us, less talented peeps. It'll cost you, but I could do it. Let's see what's on the Ritz and Spritzer. This is a entry level ish Boo knits. She's actually got a ebook called Boos for Beginners. BOOS because she is Boo Knits.
Oh,
so,
okay.
You cannot see it in this picture. It is written for beads. Almost all of her stuff is. So there's beads in the body, and then there's one there, and down here.
Well, on camera, her beads blend in.
They're really hard to see, but I will show you this one because I've done this one too. My gauge is way too tight. I don't know what I was thinking, so this thing is tiny, and I don't wear it because
it's so tiny.
I don't. It migrates to the bottom of the cedar chest, and I never see it again. Now, these beads are actually glow in the dark. I made this specifically to wear to Maker Faire and go into their blacklight room. That was a lot of fun. Because they just show up so well.
Yeah.
But right now, they just look kind of milky white. Can you guys...
That's probably why they show... Yeah, I mean...
Yeah, you can see them. So that is Spritzer. It could use... it's not really curly there. If I did it again, I would use a much bigger needle.
Jackie asked, do you use a crochet hook or dental floss threaders to bead?
I have never figured out the dental floss method. I use a tiny crochet hook, which we do have here, 0.75. And
it works great.
It's super duper small, and let me just get it and show you guys.
I'll show you colors while she left us.
This is the crochet hook I use, so it's a 0.75. It comes with a cap. I don't know if you can see it. There's a silver cap in there because that is so small it's going to stab right through your bag, and if it stabs you, it really hurts. Mm-hmm. And the beauty of this one, let me see where I need to aim. Okay, the handle is round here, but it's got a flat spot on it, and when your thumb is on that, then you know the hook is facing up, and it's easy to direct it into your yarn to pick that stitch up off the needle, because I can see it, but it's really hard, so I just put my thumb on the flat spot of the handle, and I know my hook is facing up, and I know where to direct it when I am beading.
And I have one too, and God only knows where it's at.
And I just thought about it. I set the phone to automatically show a link. Can you guys see it for this yarn? Let me put a link here for you guys. I'm not automatic link ninja anymore. I'm losing my skill. Oh, Devin, you can see it. Good. I think I have... Nope, that's the big version. Those are all the patterns I have for you today, and we're actually out of time. But I got lots of samples. You guys can come by and see them. This one is Sherbet Fizz. I have brain lock when I try and think what it is. So this was one skein of the Cashmere Dreams. You can make it bigger. We had a sample from the vendor, so that's what I used, because that's what we had before the yarn came in. And let's show you what Karen is wearing.
Or not wearing.
Let's show you what Karen is going to put on, because videoing is hot and it's already warm in here, and I'm in a sleeveless top.
Look, I can't even get it on.
I know.
Okay. I may drag it off me. But.
Yeah, so that one is Karina, I think you said?
Yes, Karina.
It is a solid cumulus and a cumulus rainbow, so that is... Might be dégradé, I'm not positive on that, but that's what the color change is all about.
Oh my goodness.
I know, right? Actually, it's 3, 4.
Looks like 4. But it could be wrong.
Yeah. We have an on-demand for that one as well, so just look for the picture. I don't remember if it's under Karina or a different name. But this is some fun mosaic knitting. Yeah, cumulus is so soft. Oh, I know what it is. The dark pink is the main, or the solid, and then I think they did use different colors. But you could do it with one of our customers is doing it with a solid and a rainbow, and it is stunning. Robin, that's who's doing it. I think she finished it, but
oh, I can't get over how soft it is.
yeah. Hold that up so they can see the size.
It's huge. I don't have long enough arms.
I know, between us, and if I move the camera, you can see how big it is. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. We're going to go pull orders and get some shipping done. We got a lot of shipping from yesterday. I got some of it out this morning. I think that's everything. We will see everyone
all right
tomorrow with Danielle.
See you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.